Okay. It seems we are live. I see that Matthew is here. Moderator time. Moderator time indeed. So today, guys, I've decided that I'm going to attempt the Halo Reach campaign on LASO mode. LASO is a term, or it's an abbreviation that stands for Legendary All Skulls On, which means that it's the campaign, but it's on Legendary difficulty, and you have every single skull on. If you don't know what skulls are, there's sort of like settings to like add a little bit of difficulty. You know, I'll just sometimes you could just like put skulls on for like a little bit more of a challenge or something like that. So all 13 skulls are active for this one. So I'll read them off to you. So we've got Black Eye, which is your shields only recharge when you melee enemies, which is going to be really hard because in order to melee enemies, you pretty much have to go out into the battlefield, into close quarters, and that's not really that easy on Legendary. There's the blind one, so it's one second. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, yeah. So the blind is heads up display and weapon do not display on screens. So you're not gonna have any heads up display. You can't see how much health you have, can't see how much ammunition you have, and nor does your weapon display on screen. So you can't. It's kind of hard to tell which weapon you have. You can only tell by sound, of course, and when you pick it up. So if you accidentally pick up a weapon, that's going to be really confusing. And you don't have a crosshair, so it's going to be a bit hard to aim. Also, catch enemies throw and drop more grenades. Cowbell acceleration from explosions is increased. Weapons dropped by AI have half the ammo that they normally would, so you're going to run out of ammo a lot. Fog, the motion tracker is disabled. You have missed those eyes in the back of your head. Basically, you won't be able to tell. You won't be able to tell where the enemies are when you can't see them. You're not going to be able to tell if there's like an enemy hiding behind a wall or something like that. Grunt birthday party, grunt headshots lead to glorious celebrations. You'll see that if you get a headshot and a grunt, there's like some confetti and like a cool sound effect. Personally, I think that this is going to be the hardest one. If you die solo, it will restart the levels. Every time that I die during this challenge, it will restart the current level that I am on. That's going to be really hard. And I'm doing this solo. I'm not doing this co-op. Co-op's a little bit easier because it goes to the last checkpoint. Is there an Ashen Wind skull? Where's the Stronghold skull? It's not Sea of Thieves skulls. They're Halo skulls. And then rare combat dialogue becomes more common. Enemies have increased health. I believe it's double the amount, because when I used to play this on Xbox 360, the description was a little bit different. It would just said double enemy health. So I believe if they've kept the same settings for the Master Chief Collection, I believe that enemies have twice as much health. And I did read that elites will it takes 2 overcharged plasma pistol EMP shots to completely drain their shields. So that's going to be a little bit hard, especially considering the fact that we cannot see the battery percentage or the ammunition that you'd have on your weapon. So you're not going to be able to see how much battery the plasma pistol has left. That's going to be hard to keep track of. Thunderstorm upgrades the rank of most enemies. So you're going to have lots of like ultra elites and stuff like that. So they'll have more health and stuff like that. More ammo. Enemy resistances and weaknesses are increased. So their weaknesses are weaker, but their resistances are super resilient. Like, for example, elites. Shooting an elite, like getting a headshot in an elite is like deals as much damage as a body shot. The tough luck enemies always go berserk, always dive out of the way, and never flee, which means that grunts will never run away when you kill a leader of the team. They'll always dive out of the way, which means that when you throw a grenade, they're always going to dive out of the way. They're not going to like duck for... They're not going to like just stand there. Sometimes they just stand there and they don't notice, or they just like try to brace for impact, but they die anyway. And then going berserk, I'm pretty sure that refers to brutes. They like chase after you and try to punch you and stuff like that. So yeah, those are all the skulls that are going to be enabled, and it's going to be on legendary difficulty. And it literally says the ultimate challenge. And the thing is that it's like as if the legendary difficulty wasn't hard enough. It was too easy, so I have to torture myself with this. The score multiplier is 17 times, so you're gonna get. I will be able to get so much score. Hello there, mate. Hello there, Matthew. So I'm gonna get so much score from this. Although I'm not trying to beat the par score on these levels. Although I'm probably gonna accidentally beat the par score on pretty much every single level because we're getting so much score. I should actually, you know what? I'll turn on the score settings, so we'll see if I accidentally beat the par score in each of the levels. Just switch this to score. Although it might not even display it because my heads up display is going to be gone. Good luck. Thank you, Matthew. I'm not going to finish this all tonight. Oh, really? It's not going to play the Noble Actual cutscene? I like that cutscene. Dang it. I don't know why.
Listen up, Noble Team. We're looking at a downed relay outpost 50 clicks from Visegrad. We're gonna introduce ourselves to whoever took it out, and then Kat's gonna get it back online.
Get me under the hood, Commander.
Sir, why would rebels want to cut off reach from the rest of the colonies?
You get a chance, maybe you can ask him, George.
Commander, we just lost our signal with HQ.
Backup channels?
Searching. Nada. Can't say what's jamming us.
You heard her. Dead zone confirmed. Command will not be keeping us company this trip.
I'm gonna play all the cutscenes because honestly, I don't even really want to do this. This is gonna be so hard. But don't worry, I'll try to stay silent whenever there's dialogue during the cutscenes. So whoever's here who hasn't seen the cutscenes, by the way, spoiler alert. Okay, so my heads-up display is pretty much gone, but my score heads-up display is still there in the bottom right corner. That's pretty cool. At least we can still see that. Yeah, there's no crosshair. Usually I have a crosshair in this part. Thing is that some of the weapons, like the assault rifle and the DMR, they display how much ammunition you have left in that current magazine. Like on the weapon, you can see it. But my weapon's not even going to be visible, so I'm not even really going to know how much to... Casually talking to each other in two different UNSC ships. Yeah, they're all radios. Okay. Time to, what gun do I have? Okay, that's the Magnum. What happens if I zoom in, actually? Oh, there's no zoom. There's still no crosshair if you zoom. It's just a little bit closer. This is gonna be torture because if I also can't tell how much time I have left on my armor ability. So if I'm sprinting, I can't tell how much time I have left. If I have like a armor lock or something like that, I can't really. Although I'm probably going to be using sprint as much as I possibly can. The good thing about these levels, when you have pretty much the full force of Noble Team at your side. Dang it though, I wanted to watch the Noble actual cutscene because I love seeing my Spartan in their Noble 6.
They're not rebels, they're farmers. Look at them.
Ask them what they're doing here.
Okay, I don't think I have to sit through this actually. I think I can just go on to the next section. Yeah, and then the rest of Noble Team just teleports to you. The good thing is that in Halo Reach, you can actually, it makes quite a sound when you lose your shields. So pretty much whenever I lose my shields, I'm just gonna... The stream keeps freezing. Uh-oh. Hang on, I'll watch it back for myself. So pretty much... But don't worry, I'll be... Okay, so my heads-up display is cool. At least we could start. That's strange. It says... Magazine. I mean, it looks like it's, like on the weapon you... When I watch it for myself, it seems pretty much normal. I mean, it looks like it's, like on the weapon you... Huh. That's not good. Is it okay right now? How is it doing right now?
Move up to the west. We're about to be flanked.
Huh? Damn it! Covenant!
Contact!
Here we go.
I have the wrong gun out.
They're headed into the basement.
I'm just pretty much waiting because I have no crosshair. I'm pretty much just gonna wait. Better. Okay, that's good. But yeah, as I was saying, in Halo Reach is one of the only games that has this. It makes quite a noise. Uh-oh. It makes quite a noise when you're losing shield, or when you're losing shield, you can hear like a little alarm going off, and then when you completely lose your shield, the alarm gets much louder, and there's also quite a noise when you do lose your shields. So pretty much whenever I hear that noise, I'm just gonna freaking run for cover. Because if I do lose my shields, I'm probably gonna die because it's legendary mode, and you know the ranks of each enemy are higher now, so they're probably gonna have better weapons. They're gonna have more health, and they already have double health. At the moment, I also can't tell how many grenades I have. So pretty much at this point, I'm just gonna wait until their head is kind of okay. Yep, there goes my shield. I guess I'm just gonna wait until their heads are kind of in the middle of my screen where the crosshair would be. Yeah, see there, I got a headshot there. Man, everybody's really throwing grenades today. Although I do have the catch skull on, so everybody's throwing twice as many grenades, and they drop twice as many. Problem is, I can't tell how much health. It appears that I still have some health because it's not letting me use the health pack. So we'll have to see. Alright, going to sleep. Good night, mate. Alright, good night, Matthew. Thank you for coming down. Oh. Can I can't use the health pack. Okay, that's a good sign. That means I still have full health. Unless it just doesn't let you use the health packs. I've never done LASO before, so I wouldn't know. There we go. Man, I've already beaten the par score on winter contingency, so it's not going to matter. But if I actually succeed in doing this, I will probably beat the par score in every single level, because my score multiplayer is like 17 times. It's insane. This is probably the way to beat the par scores on each level. But pretty much at this point, I pretty much, because levels like winter contingency, I find will hopefully be a little bit easier because I have the full force and noble team at my side. But some of the other levels like New Alexandria or well, Lone Wolf, it doesn't really matter. But like New Alexandria, Exodus especially. Exodus is a super long level, and you only have Marines at your side. When I was playing through Halo Reach on Legendary, Exodus probably took me the longest to complete out of any of the levels. Same with Long Night of Solace. That was really hard. So I'm definitely gonna struggle on those. I pretty much just have to hide and just let my whatever teammates that I have, like Marines and stuff like that, help take out the enemies. There we go. Yeah, that's the confetti. If you get a headshot. The problem is I can't. Oh, so that's a good way to tell what gun I have out. I can just hold tab and it gives a sort of gives a description of the weapon as well as your armor ability. Well, that's gonna be less harder. That's not gonna be as hard to find out what armor ability I have because I could just use it. And same with the weapons, honestly, but if I like accidentally pick up a weapon and I don't know what to do, that holding tab will be kind of helpful. But yeah, see how all these grunts are like white? These are the higher level grunts. They also have like a sort of head pad, so you can't really one-shot them with a headshot. You have to hit the thing off. Oh, and I'm dead. And that restarted the level. Oh man, this is gonna take forever. That just restarted the level. Oh man.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this time I'm not gonna rush into the battle as much because that's gonna get me killed a lot. It's really gonna suck if I'm like right at the end of the level and I get killed. That's really gonna suck. I didn't even think of this because when I used the I'm pretty sure it's the Iron Skull that restarts the level whenever you die. I thought that it only resets it to the last save checkpoint because I've only ever used that skull when playing co-op. Because when you're playing co-op, dying in a co-op level with that skull on, it only sets you back to your last checkpoint. It doesn't actually restart the mission. But man, this is gonna be hard. This just full on restarts the mission. It's almost worth getting another person to just be there with me while I'm doing this so that it doesn't restart the mission. But if it's co-op, it's going to be twice as many enemies if there's one other person with you. Also, none of my friends play on PC, so that's not going to work. Sadly, Master Chief Collection is not cross-play on the campaigns, which truly sucks. I really hope that they make it cross-play at one point. I think that I'm going to be mostly relying on, like... Oh yeah, there's, by the way, that elite right there, that I'm not gonna shoot at him right now. It's like it's a cloaked elite. See, he's invisible. It's partially invisible. I'm not gonna shoot him right now. But if he rounds that corner, he disappears. But if you kill that elite, you have to kill him before he rounds that corner. If he rounds the corner, he escapes. He disappears. But he actually has a data pad. If you kill him, he'll drop a data pad, and you'll get an achievement if you investigate it. That's pretty cool. I recommend doing that challenge on Legendary, with Legendary mode on, because you get more achievements for finding data pads while on Legendary difficulty. So you'll get 2 achievements if you kill that elite while on Legendary. He's never gonna shoot at you. You just have to kill him with like your Magnum before he escapes. It might take a few tries. It took me a few tries, but I highly recommend doing that. That's 2 good achievements. They're I think they're 10 gamer score each. So that's a good free 20 gamer score for whoever's interested in that. But it's pretty cool. It's a little Easter egg. A little bit of an achievement guide for all of you. But yeah, as he rounds this corner, he disappears forever.
Circle west and check it out. Noble team, you have permission to engage. Be selective. We don't need to...
Alright, one second, guys. I'm getting... Alright, never mind. Sorry. I really hope that one day they make the campaign crossplay, because I'm sure that all my friends are gonna be stubborn and they're gonna stick to. You can't see your hand whenever you melee, because I'm currently meleeing right now. Like, if I punch something, there's no animation for it. Just the camera shakes a little bit. That's interesting.
Commander, be advised, I'm reading heat signatures in that structure directly east of your position. Over.
Noble team, double time it.
This is actually, I'll use this, I'll hold tab to check which weapon I have out instead of shooting it, because if I shoot it, technically it's a waste of ammo. Especially if I have the famine skull on, which means that all the weapons dropped by AI have half the amount of ammo that they would normally have. I'm gonna need all the ammo that I need, so I'm probably not gonna shoot the gun to find out what weapon it is, to find out what gun it is. There we go. Normally you get like 40 points for killing skirmishers like that one, and I just got 860 points. That's a good example of how many points you get in this with the LASO settings on. It's pretty awesome, to be honest. But if every single time I die, it resets the level, it's not really gonna matter as much. Well, it will if I finish the level, of course. But the thing is that This is going to be especially hard because on legendary mode, when I did this on legendary mode, I died so many times. So there will be some levels where you just have to be perfect. I thought that with legendary mode you had to be perfect. No, this will require you to be absolutely perfect in every single thing that you do. You're going to have to be perfect. Alright? I want you guys to understand how hard this is going to be. Honestly, I should probably get the armor lock ability if I ever see one. If I get like a grenade thrown at me or like a plasma charge or something like that. It's probably going to save my life a few times. Although the sprint ability is very, very useful at times. Even though OG players of this game don't like the sprint that much because it's like the first 3 games there's no sprint mechanic. Halo 1, Halo CE, Halo 2, Halo 3. Honestly, I like sprint because Halo wasn't the only game that I played, so all the other games had sprint. I would not consider myself to be an OG of this game. I've been playing for a long time. I've played all the games. I've completed every single campaign on all the games. I have many, many hours on Halo, but I would not consider myself to be an OG. Mainly because I wasn't born when Halo first came out, but I don't know if I'd consider myself a veteran. That kind of seems kind of arrogant, almost kind of egotistical. And I don't know what defines a veteran of Halo. So all I'm gonna say, I've been playing this for a long time, and I've done a few of the campaigns on Legendary, but I'm not that good at multiplayer. So who knows? Really hard with no crosshair, so I pretty much just have to aim for the head at all times. Like that, because if I can one-shot everybody, this will be a hell of a lot easier. And what? Cat just got double nated, launched her in space. Just put her into orbit. Oh yeah, I'm an idiot. I forgot that my shields aren't going to be recharging. I'm pretty dumb. I should try to melee some people. But wait, so do the audio cues go away when you lose your shield? Because I feel like I've been losing shield this whole time, and I haven't really gotten an auto cue for when I do lose shield. I'll have to melee some of these guys. I kind of forgot about that. I kind of forgot that my shields only recharge when I melee. Man, that was pretty stupid of me. Okay, well I need to keep that in mind. For now, I'm probably just gonna hide behind stuff while the rest of my team helps me out with this challenge. But on other levels, other levels are really going to be a drag. I suppose the next time I get killed by or next time I get shot by an overcharged plasma pistol, electromagnetic pulse. I suppose because that, if it doesn't kill me, it'll take away my shield, and we'll see if it makes the noise that my shields are gone. Because if it doesn't, then I'm screwed. But if I have no shields, it will kill me, so we'll know if I still had shields, but this challenge is going to be painful. Uh-oh. Take a lot of damage here. I need to start meleeing. The problem is that these are higher tier grunts, you know, so they have those like head pads, so you can't really one-shot them until that head pad has been taken off, like that one there. You can only headshot. Okay, so your shields. Okay, I've just figured something out. Your shields don't recharge, but your health probably still regenerates a little bit. On Legendary, your health depletes very quickly, so Who knows? I really wish I could see my heads-up display right now. I kind of want to do this. I kind of want to like try this, like off camera, like with a. It says that they never flee. That grunt was fleeing. It doesn't make any sense. But I kind of want to do this like again off camera, but without the blind skull on, so I can see how much health I have when I'm doing this. But obviously that won't count towards the LASO campaign, so I'm not going to do it on this stream. But I would like to try that one time off camera just to test it if the skulls work, because it kind of seems like I would have died by now. I say that and now I'm gonna die. But oh shoot, oh no. Problem is once you get those elites' attention, you're pretty much screwed. And all these elites are really high ranks. That's the problem. Yep. Oh man, this is gonna be hard. Oh man. Restart the level. I think there's gonna be a lot of this. There's gonna be a lot of level restarting.
Yes, sir.
I think that in order to complete this first level, if I complete the first level, I think that I'll be able to do it. I think. I'm probably going to get super sick of the levels because there's going to be a lot of repeating. But I think that it's definitely possible. Like, LASO is definitely possible. People have done it before. People have completed it. This is going to be a true test of skill and mastery. This is going to be what separates the men from the boys. It's not an April Fool's joke. We've been doing it so far. But this is going to be hard. And I'm probably not going to stream all of it, because it's going to be really boring. It's going to take a long time for all of you. Or for me, but it's going to be really boring for all of you. That's what I meant. But this is going to be... Why is this taking so long to land?
Missing troopers. Let's check it out.
That was weird.
Put us down on the bluff.
Okay. So the only way to tell, besides shooting my gun, is to hold tab to see what weapon I have out. Although I don't have a weapon out right now. But, because I don't want to shoot my gun, because I have a lot less ammo.
Let's go, 6.
Well, I'm gonna have a lot less ammo.
Spread out.
Okay.
Watch the approach.
Also, the thing that really annoys me is how I can't see how much time I have left on my armor abilities. That's gonna kind of suck a little bit. It's kind of gonna suck. That's okay. Never mind. But it's gonna suck either way. Sorry.
Circle west and check it out. Noble team, you have permission to engage, but be selective. We don't need to telegraph a presence. Noble 6.
If I finish this level tonight, I'll be happy. It's probably not gonna happen. But if I do, I'll be very happy, and I will have. If I manage to finish the first level with all these skulls on, I will be determined to finish the rest of them. Although this is one of the easiest levels, I will be determined from that point. So we shall see. Hopefully.
Negative. Thermal's clean. Boss, I see movement outside your structure.
Noble 2, move up to the west. We're about to be flanked.
This is hard without a crosshair, man. Whole magazine. There we go. Skirmishers and jackals are going to be pretty... They're going to be pretty vulnerable to headshots. I just pretty much got to aim for the head. And pretty much have their head be in the middle of my screen, because I don't have a crosshair. So that's going to be that's going to have to be how I measure that. Okay, so you do hear the audio cue from when you lose your shield, but you don't hear the alarm. Okay. Which means I gotta go punch somebody. I gotta go melee somebody to get my shields back. Because right now I don't think I have a shield. This challenge is gonna be hard without shield. Definitely don't want that. The other problem is how I can't tell how much ammo I have left. I'm using a lot of ammo right now. I'm blowing a ton of ammo on these skirmishers. I think that pretty much in order to hit a headshot, you just gotta have them in the middle of your screen, because I have no crosshair. Okay, I gotta go punch some. I gotta go punch some of these. Oh man, they died before it happened. There we go. Okay, so you can hear your shields recharging. That's good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Global leader, enemy dropships inbound. Get down.
Falcon, moving to assist.
Nicely done.
Okay. So this is as far as I've gotten. So that's not true. I've gotten through this wave of enemies here. But I've only gone as far as up there. I need to go about 2, and after that I have to go to 2 places to fight a bunch of Covenant. There's a few grunts, and there's 1 elite in each of those places. Then I have to do the big battle where you have a few Marines at your side. And then I have to go do the courtyard battle. And then I have to go do the battle that's with the elite, with the zealot elites. That's like in that's really deep underground. That's gonna be really hard, because if I'm getting chased by a sword elite, it's definitely not gonna be easy, especially considering the fact that elites will now take 2 overcharged plasma shots to remove their shields. So I'm gonna have a plasma pistol and like a DMR or a pistol or something that deals good headshot damage at all times. And also, I gotta consider the fact too that I have that skull on where the enemy's resistances and weaknesses are increased. So elites have increased headshot. The weakness, I don't know. Are they more resilient? Resistant to headshots? I don't know. We will have to see. Hopefully I can get that far today. As long as I get to complete this level, I'll be happy. That's my goal for tonight. I don't really want to go on to the next level just yet. That wasn't even a headshot, actually, though. Okay. I have no more shield. This is a problem. The other problem is how a lot of the enemy's weapons have a lot of tracking. They have really good tracking. The problem is, in order to melee somebody to get my shields to recharge, I gotta go really up close and personal. And that's not gonna be very... Oh. My Magnum's already out of ammo. That's not fun. Suppose I can just take a plasma pistol and get that out of the way, though. Although this probably has about 40% battery power, because that's they usually spawn with 70 or 80. They usually spawn with 80. And because I have oh man,
Stand down, Noble. Stand down.
And that was the last enemy too. I'm never running at the front of the pack ever again. Man, this is gonna suck.
Shoot down attempts are likely, so keep your distance.
Yes, sir.
Let's stay focused. Watch your section.
There's the communications outpost.
Leaving a distress beacon. 'Cause 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 'c
I'll do this for an hour, guys. I'll do this for an hour. We got about 22 minutes. If I'm still alive in an hour, I'll continue. But if I die after we've been streaming for an hour, I think I'm gonna throw in the towel for tonight. Like, I'm not giving up completely unless I completely lose my mind on this. I haven't given up yet. Okay, I'm gonna try. I really want to try this challenge out. I really want to do good on this. It's probably gonna be a really, really, really slow process, but I'd like to get that done.
Structure point 3-4 looks clear from this angle. Found the beacon.
Make out any ID?
Negative, but it's military.
So where are the troopers?
Smoke at the next structure, boss.
Circle west and check it out. Noble team, you have permission to engage, but be selective. We don't need to telegraph a presence. Noble 6, moving to the house. Going quiet. Right behind you.
Noble leader, I'm
I
seeing
wonder if
heat sinks in the
meleeing just
structure ahead.
your teammates or something like that gives you a... Oh, I have negative 1,300 points, I just realized. That makes sense because I keep dying
Commander, be
and I'm
advised,
getting pushed
reading
back
heat signatures and that
because it's
structure
restarting the
directly east of
level.
your position. Over.
So what would be 0 points is it's taking away whatever points are subtracted from your score whenever you die, and then you're going back to the start of the level, so it's taking that away from 0. So that's gonna add up over time. So maybe I won't be beating the par score in some of these, but who knows? The score multiplier is very high. I have the wrong gun out.
Here we go.
Oh!
Down to the lower level.
I did not realize how many people were down here. Not helpful. I wish I could have punched some of these. Surprised I survived that, actually. There were 2 grenades thrown pretty close. Uh-oh. I'm dead. That was about the quickest death so far. Oh, man.
Listen up, Noble team. We're looking at a down relay outpost.
Now we're at negative 1,700 points. Oh, man, this is not going good.
Let's stay
I
focused.
think it takes away, like... I haven't been paying attention to how many points it takes away when you die. I'm pretty sure it's like something like 400, like a little bit over 400. So you can pretty much keep track of how many times I've died by looking at the scoreboard
Could be the missing troopers.
at the
Let's
start
check
of
it
each
out.
level. Oh man, this is gonna be hard.
June, I want your eyes on the sky.
Sir.
Let's
Okay.
go, 6. All right, Noble team. Spread out. Watch the approach.
There's that elite right there again. You can actually see the data pack on his back. It's just a kind of a cool little Easter egg there.
Looks clear from this angle.
It's actually the only data pad that I've actually found. I've never really took the time to go look for the data pads or like watch a video on it. I probably should. It's a lot of gamer score, lots of achievements from that. I think they're like 5 gamer score each, but if you do them on legendary, if you find them on legendary, that's another achievement. And since I've already done this campaign on legendary mode itself, and after doing legendary, this LASO right now, Legendary is gonna feel easy. So maybe I'll just go look for all of them on Legendary. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. Maybe not for the Exodus level, because that level, and Long Night of Solace. Both of those levels really sucked on Legendary. They're great levels, but they're terribly hard on Legendary. Like, ridiculously hard. For me, at least. I actually found that New Alexandria was the easiest on Legendary. Just so you guys know. If you ever plan on doing Halo Reach on Legendary, you're not gonna have as much trouble on New Alexandria, I'd say. That's my opinion, at least.
Contact! Spartans, assist!
Here we go.
Where is everybody? Oh, they're there.
Headed into the basement. Move down to the lower level.
Banshees, heads up, Charlie 1.
Sorry. I didn't even see that grenade, that's the problem. I actually got 3 kills from blowing up the tank. That actually worked out very nicely. And I'm off negative points, that's good. Although if I die again, it's probably going to be back to like negative 2,000. Uh-oh. I'm taking a lot of damage here. I think I gotta go punch some people because I need to wait until the battlefield thins out a little bit here. This is... There we go. Alright. I think now the, Oh, come on! Right as I punch them, I lose my shields again. That's not good. Oh, but I can use health packs. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. I thought that because my shields would only be able to recharge... Well, your health can recharge on its own, so it makes sense. That's good. I can still use health packs, though. And there are some levels where there are a lot of health packs, so I can use that to my advantage. That part's good. That's good to know. We have that. There's a little bit of hope. Oh man, I'm gonna die.
Falcon, moving to assist.
So we got some hope. We might be able to pull this off. Okay. And also, that's how you tell. If you're at a low amount of health, is if you can't use the health packs. There are a lot of enemies in a cluster right there. Although they do dive out of the way. That's the whoa. Maybe what I should do is like throw grenades so they all dive in a certain direction, and then throw the next grenade right after that. Sort of like predict where they're gonna dive, so that as they're like getting back up, the second grenade kills them. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how viable that strategy is. It might not work. Also, I'm gonna need 2 grenades for that, and I'm not gonna be able to tell how many grenades I have unless I see myself. Oh no! Unless, of course, I see myself pick up the grenades. Oh man. There we go. The good thing is this is really getting me technically it's getting me achievements from killing lots of enemies and getting lots of campaign medals. So that part's kind of cool. And also if you complete I'm pretty sure if you complete every single campaign on LASO settings, each of the LASO playlists for every single Halo campaign on the Master Chief Collection, I'm pretty sure you get a 50 gamer score achievement for that. So that part's really cool. It's probably not going to happen for me. I'm probably not going to be able to complete every single one. Probably going to lose my mind beforehand, and I just died. Yep, back to negative 2,170 points. I'll probably lose my mind before I complete every single...
We're looking at a down relay outpost 50 clicks from Vizigrad.
I will probably lose my mind before I complete every single campaign on LASO settings.
Get me under the hood, Commander.
But
So why would rebels want to cut off reach from the rest of the colonies?
You got a chance, maybe you can ask him, George.
Commander, we just lost our signal with HQ.
Backup channels.
Searching. Nada. Can't say what's jamming us.
You heard her. Dead zone confirmed. Command will not be keeping us company this trip.
I'm lonely already.
Shoot down attempts are likely, so keep your distance.
Yes, sir.
Let's stay focused. Watch your sectors.
There's the communications outpost.
Moving a distress beacon.
Could be the missing troopers. Let's check it out. Put us down on the bluff. June, I want your eyes in the sky.
Sir.
Let's go, 6. All right, noble team. Spread out. Watch the approach.
Distress beacon's coming from just south of you, Commander. We're close.
Just the elite, just casually waltzing by.
Smoke at the next structure, boss.
Circle west and check it out. Noble team, you have permission to engage, but be selective. We don't need to telegraph our presence.
I kind of gotta remember the noise, the sound of what I could do instead of pressing tab to check which weapons out. I could always just try to memorize the noise that it makes when you take out certain weapons. Although that's probably not going to happen because you know, if it's really loud out, that's probably not going to work very well. So I'll just probably just press tab.
Watch your motion trackers.
What the hell is that?
June, you see anything?
Negative. Thermal's clean.
If you actually read the weapon descriptions of each of the weapons, they sometimes have some pretty helpful tips, like the
Outside your structure.
how it says use short controlled bursts at longer ranges for the assault rifle. That actually is a pretty viable strategy, especially on brutes. I've come to notice.
Headed into the basement. Move down to the lower level.
Get out of the way. But yeah, I have come to notice that actually is a very viable strategy at times, especially with brutes, as they are much larger targets, you know? It can be pretty helpful, so I highly recommend using that, utilizing that strategy. Taking a lot of damage here. Man, they're just throwing so many grenades. This is that catch skull. I'm gonna die right off the bat if I'm not careful about this. I pretty much have to wait for my health bars to recharge and then I go out again. So what I'm gonna have to do is have to melee somebody to get my shields back. I didn't hear the okay, never mind. I just heard it. Cause I gotta listen for the reloading sound effect, so I know if I still have ammunition available. Okay, so I've got my shields back, I think, from meleeing those two grunts.
Falcon, moving to assist.
The great thing about having Noble Team at your side, obviously they're Spartans, so they're just better in general. But they don't die, because that's not how the story goes. They don't die. But Marines, when you have Marines at your side, they do die, and I'm dead. Speaking of Spartans dying, but yeah, you're the only Spartan that can die whilst in gameplay,
Listen
combat,
up, noble
all
team.
the other.
We're looking at a down relay outpost 50
Spartans
clicks
can
from
die in
Visegrad.
cutscenes.
We're gonna introduce
But technically,
ourselves
okay,
to whoever
Spartans
took it
never
out,
really
then
die.
Cat's gonna get
They're
it
just
back
missing in
online.
action. Don't forget about
Get me under
that.
the hood, Commander.
Sir, why would rebels want to cut off reach from the rest of the colonies?
You got a chance, maybe you can ask him, George.
Alright, I'm gonna skip these cutscenes because we've seen these. No need to watch the cutscenes
Down attempts are likely, so keep
2 times in a row.
Yes, sir.
Now we are at negative 2,600 points, so I have been dying a lot. This is gonna be hard.
Could be the missing troopers. Let's check it out. Put us down on the bluff. June, I want your eyes in the sky.
Sir.
Let's go, 6. All right, noble team, spread out. Watch the approach.
The stress beacon's coming from just south of you, Commander. We're close.
Roger that. Eyes peeled. Structure point 3-4. Looks clear from this angle.
Smoke at the next structure, boss.
I wonder if meleeing those MOA birds gives you recharges your shields. I'll have to test that. I'm sure it's only meleeing enemies, but that would be interesting to test, actually. Gotta give that a try one time. Next time we're in combat and there happen to be some MOA birds there, we'll give it a
Noble
try.
leader, I'm seeing heat sigs in the structure ahead.
It's less likely though, because I'm pretty sure it says enemies. So who knows?
Commander,
We'll
be
see.
advised, I'm reading heat signatures in that structure directly east of your position. Over.
Noble team, double time it.
Watch your motion trackers. What the hell is that? June, you see anything?
Boss, I see movement outside your structure.
Noble 2, move
Ah,
on.
wrong gun.
About to be flanked.
There we go.
Damn it!
Covenant! Contact!
The only thing that it's not great about the assault rifle, you can't really one-shot enemies with a headshot, unless of course you're utilizing the short controlled burst strategy. But even so, that's like 3 or 4 shots.
Banshees, heads up,
It
Charlie
uses a lot of ammunition. Sometimes it's not always the most viable strategy, especially with in the LASO playlist. But who knows? Who knows? We'll see if it. We're probably gonna have to use the strategy at some point. I try to avoid assault rifles as much as possible on legendary because some pointers for doing legendary. We're playing Halo Reach at least on legendary. This applies for all the Halo games on legendary. DMRs, magnums, any gun that you can actually aim with that has a crosshair when you aim, you can ADS with. Those guns are your best friends, like the needle rifle and stuff like that. And basically, the strategy to use is one of the fastest ways to kill an elite is by shooting an overcharged plasma pistol at them, because that completely removes their shields. If you're not doing LASO, if it's just on legendary difficulty, one plasma shot will completely one overcharged electromagnetic pulse shot from a plasma pistol will completely remove an elite's shield, and then you take pretty much, you can use any gun honestly, like depending on the range of course, but like a DMR or a Magnum will one-shot the elites if they have no shield, and it works out really nicely. Keep in mind, that's only on legendary difficulty though. I don't know about LASO yet. I haven't really killed any elites just yet. I've only just started doing this.
Enemy dropships inbound.
Ah no, as my shields started recharging. Okay, we've almost been doing this for an hour. We're at 58 minutes, so I think that I'm
Listen
gonna do
up,
this.
Noble team. We're looking at a down relay
I think I'm
outpost
doing
50 clicks.
one more try, and then I think I'm gonna throw in the towel for tonight. It's getting a bit
Shoot-down attempts
late.
are likely, so keep your distance.
Yes, sir.
This is not gonna be the last time that I do one of these.
Watch your sectors.
Like I'm gonna try to complete the LASO playlist. It's gonna take some time, of course, but I'm not done. Like I'm not giving up. I'm just gonna be done for tonight. You know, I can't do it all night.
Could be the missing troopers. Let's check it out.
Hopefully I can complete this. It's not gonna be tonight though. This is gonna be my final attempt. 1 second, guys. Just 1 second. I'll be back in a second. Okay, I returned. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, anyway. I'm gonna do one more attempt. And then I'm gonna throw in the towel for tonight.
June, I want your eyes on the sky. So. Let's go, 6. All right, Noble team. Spread out. Watch the approach.
The stress beacons coming from just south of you, Commander. They're close.
Structure point 3-4. Looks clear from this angle. Roger that. Eyes peeled.
Smoke at the next structure, boss.
Circle west and check it out. Noble team, you have permission to engage. But be selective. We don't need to telegraph our presence. Noble 6, move into the house. Go in quiet. Right behind you.
Noble leader, I'm seeing heat sigs in the structure ahead.
On knees, now!
Commander, be advised, I'm reading heat signatures in that structure directly east of your position. Over.
Noble team, double time it. Watch your motion trackers.
What the hell is that?
June, you see anything?
Alright. Let's see.
Boss, I see movement outside your structure.
Noble 2, move up to the west. We're about to be flanked. Contact! Contact!
If I actually succeed in completing this, I will probably be able to memorize every single line in the entire game. Because I'm going to have to repeat this so many times. It's going to be hard, dude. We shall see. Oh, man. Already lost my shields. Not good, man. Not good. I got to get my shields back real quick. There we go. Hear my shields recharging right now. Okay. Lots of grenades being thrown here. I gotta be careful. Maybe I should try using my assault rifle a little more. See if that... It's fun. It looks weird because you can't see the gun, but you can see... You can see the, you know, the little explosion that the gun makes. You know? Uh-oh. Thank you for saving my life there. Uh-oh. This will probably be one of the hardest challenges I've ever done. So I'm not Mr. Beast, but you know what I mean. Uh-oh. This was a bad idea. This was a bad idea. I'm gonna die here. Okay, maybe not.
Falcon moving to assist.
Dang it, dude. As I freaking punched them. It sucks that you can't... The problem is that you can't one-punch grunts anymore because they have
Listen up,
double
Noble
health.
team. We're looking at a
Oh, man. I thought I was gonna succeed with that.
shoot down attempts.
Alright, guys. I said that I was only gonna do one more, so I think I'm gonna head out for tonight. I'm not done. Like, I'm not giving up on this. I'm not finished. Like, I'm going to try it more. I'll probably stream a little bit more of it. Not today, but maybe tomorrow. Maybe Saturday, Sunday, who knows. But we'll see. We'll see. But anyway, guys, I think I'm going to throw in the towel for tonight. So thank you for everybody who came down. Thank you for watching. If you're able to, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I mean, it's in no way mandatory, of course, but it is completely free, and it truly helps out a lot, guys. So if you would be so kind, please subscribe to the channel. But you don't have to, but it's free, and it really helps out a lot. All right, thank you guys. See you guys later.